Welcome back to the Morning Blend. Whether you're floating through retirement right now or getting ready to take the plunge, don't let the search for a Medicare supplement plan leave you confused. Prices for Medicare supplements can vary, and figuring out what's best for you and your situation can take some time.
Yeah, Tom Qualley is back from Sovereign Select to help sort through some of the options for you. Welcome back, Tom.
Thank you for having me.
What up, Tom Qualley, our fashion expert, too. Check him out with his double plaid.
Look at this. You're pulling it off, double plaid, man.
Kind of really mix it together today.
I like it.
I kind of like that, too.
We got to have one of our fashion segments back and have you on again doing that. People know that they can come to you for fashion advice, but they also know that they can call you for Medicare supplement advice. In fact, I think that's one of the cool things is that a lot of people have called you after seeing you on the show.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of really great stories that you have where you've saved people a lot of money, which is nice. Have you had some recently where people have called you? Because I feel like with a lot of things going on, people have needed some extra advice lately.
I agree. Actually, more this year, going into this year, because of a lot of the changes, and a lot of people ask, is it healthcare reform? Is it this? Is it that? In some cases, who knows? But whatever the case, a lot of Medicare supplements are increasing in price. Some of the bigger companies are increasing their prices more rapidly than they have previously. So really, we're noticing a shift to different companies, different plans, that is really saving people a lot of money. Now, going back to some of our previous segments, I always harp on this, Medicare supplements are the same. No matter what company you're with, the benefits are exactly the same. So if you change plans or you change companies, you can get the same exact benefits no matter what company you go with.
Is it the price that's different?
The price is the only thing that changes.
Interesting.
So, back to your question.
Yeah.
After the last show, the next day I had one of the calls that I had. This was kind of a bigger one. A woman called. She was paying about $250 a month for her Medicare supplement. We saved her about $80 a month. So
That's
saved her
a lot.
that's about $1,000 a year.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Same exact
That's
benefits.
a water heater.
Yeah, exactly. Which people might need these days.
Yeah, exactly. We have people ask us this. If they're currently on Medicare Advantage plans, for example, and would like to lower their co-payments or even lower the chance of high out-of-pocket expenses in the case of something catastrophic, an illness or an accident event, something like that, what can people actually do right now? Again, this is for people who are currently on Medicare Advantage plans.
There's two options. One, if they qualify for some reason for some sort of special election period, which if they're already on a Medicare Advantage plan would really be like if they're moving to this area from a different county or a different state, they would qualify for a special election period to choose a plan in this area. If they're moving to a different area, they can typically change plans at that point. Or if they're on a program in the state of Wisconsin called Senior Care, which is a state-run prescription drug plan, that actually gives people a one-time opportunity to change their Medicare Advantage plan to a different Medicare Advantage plan that includes prescription drug coverage, which is pretty cool. So there are some opportunities there. The second option is to add to their Medicare Advantage plan to help them cover some of the co-payments that are inside of Medicare Advantage plans. So for example, hospitalization is the most expensive part of any Medicare Advantage plan. So basically a typical co-payment is about $250 to $300 per day when a person's in the hospital, which, in the grand scheme of things, isn't really that expensive, actually.
If you're having a lot of stuff done right.
But, people worry about that. They worry, okay, if I go into the hospital, I'm going to have this expense, of $250 a day, say. You can actually buy products, what's called a hospital indemnity plan, and that'll actually cover those hospitalization co-payments, and it can also cover surgery costs.
And that's available year-round?
That's available year-round, so people can actually buy that any time of the year to supplement their Medicare Advantage plan.
There's also something that I've never heard of before called critical illness insurance, and you kind of call it a living life insurance policy, sort of like.
Yeah, it's kind of cool because it pays out a lump sum based on specific illnesses or diagnosis of diseases. So typical plans cover cancer, heart attack, and stroke. So if a person has a heart attack, depending on what level they buy of a critical illness policy, it's going to pay them a lump sum of money. Could be $5,000, could be $10,000, could be $20,000 or $30,000, whatever they buy. So if a person has a heart attack, then that company will pay them, you know, say $5,000, $10,000, $15,000. And what they use that for is they then use that money to they can use it for a couple things. It is their money, so they can use it to pay their medical
Bills.
costs, or they could use it to go to the Bahamas and just lay on the beach and relax because they just had a heart attack.
And they need to relax.
And they need to chill.
relax,
What
yeah.
are the costs of these? So the hospital and the critical illness, they're a monthly fee?
Yeah, so they are technically separate plans.
Okay.
Some companies allow you to buy them together. So on average, I would say if you buy them together, you're probably looking at only about $50 a month.
Wow.
Which is really not too bad. You can, if you buy them separately, you're probably looking at $20 to $30 a month separately.
We're kind of getting closer, running out of time. I want to get to something important. A lot of people are turning 65 every month.
Sure.
What do you suggest for this group of people who are just turning 65?
Well, first of all, don't look at my shirt and tie combo because that could cause
Seizure?
seizures. But second, definitely just give me a call. I mean, basically, our job is to walk people through the steps of getting onto Medicare. So educating them on the Medicare program itself, and then all the products that go along with it. So Medicare supplements, Medicare Advantage plans, prescription drug plans, and also the opportunity of these other supplemental products that we talked about to go along with Medicare Advantage.
It's nice because to have it all laid out, then you can say yes, no, I like, I don't like,
Yeah,
and
exactly.
really know all of your options. So
Yeah.
you meet clients in their home or in your office. Here's the way you can contact Tom, have him come out to your place or come to his office. He's on North 124th in Brookfield. The phone number to call and make an appointment is 262-641-4111. He can also give you a fashion consultation.
Yeah, and both consultations are free, which is great. Thanks so much, Tom.
Thank you.